Yeah, I'm afraid we're going to come across as totally against any sort of allowance of this. I mean, people, drinking in moderation is well known to be an acceptable part of medical advice, and so I imagine this could also be included at some point. However, it feels as though it's so laden with people are going to put you in. Oh, he's totally against. And as clinicians, it's probably, I don't think we can avoid that. We are trying to reduce harm in our patients. We are trying to prevent harm and wish that there could be ways educationally upstream to prevent them having to come into our office. But here they are. And just another point here that your colleague Dr. Hill makes, that the potency of marijuana is not what it was in the 60s. Famous people, Barack Obama, Bill Clinton, other celebrities have touted it, and of course now we're probably going to begin seeing the very, very powerful and wealthy tobacco companies marketing and trying to convince people that they ought to give it a try. That's sort of chilling to me, to imagine having that influence. But it's not the same as it was when you were in the 60s.
No, absolutely not. Because if you go back to 1965, 78, 97, 2014, these are the different markers. 4, 8, 12, and now 16 to 20%. That's the THC ratio that has gone up. And the most staggering number is the ratio of THC to CBD. Okay. In 1978 or 75, the ratio of THC to CBD one was 25 to 1. Now, 80 to 1, 80 to
80
1.
to 1.
80 to 1. Okay. And
that's going to take you straight to the moon.
Correct. Particularly what is called as the dabbing or the shatter or the glass, which is this very concentrated form. When you heat it and you put it on the glass and then you use the fumes, 90% THC, 90%.
Wow.
And people need to realize and recognize that, somebody who is in their 70s now, and they used it in their 20s and 30s somewhere, they smoked and they do this. And today somebody says, you have this condition or this and you just smoke. They need to realize, go slow and go low.
Oh my gosh.
It is a completely different ball game at this stage. So that is why we are even more have to be careful with particularly adolescents and other people with psychotic predisposed positions over here, because the risk with today's THC is so high. It is so far more potent that Kevin's point that completely two different drugs is absolutely right in that way.
Right.
Yeah.